Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Bearded Respect, number 136, I believe.
I think we're back on track with numbering. What's up, everyone?
Happy Thursday.
So, Jason, you want to welcome these fine people to the show?
I sure can. We got the chief.
Ooh.
Hey, bearded chief.
What's up, Chief?
We got that coffee guy.
Coffee.
Hello there.
I've got my Bearded Respect coffee mug.
Hey, John.
What's up, Foxy?
How you doing?
JP.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
JP, John Pope.
Whiskers and whiskey.
Hello.
Whiskers.
No way.
What kind of whiskey you got tonight?
There's Becky.
Hi, honey.
Hello, Becky.
Hello, Becky.
And if anybody's wondering why I kind of look like I got my head up, it's because I need to read out of the bottom part of my glasses. I can see pretty good there. Oh, there's Whiskers again.
Hey, brother.
There we go. There's frickin' Frack.
How you doing?
Frick and Frack, happy birthday, Frick.
You what?
Hey, Corey. Corey jumped
Corey,
in
how's it
early
going?
tonight.
What's up, Corey? Thanks for stopping in.
There's Brad. Hey, Brad.
Hello.
What's up, Brad? 3 weeks away.
There he is. Toll Booth Willie.
Hello.
Toll Booth. 2 weeks. I'm sorry. Brad, it's 2 weeks away.
Hey,
Hello.
Randy R.
Hello.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Randy R. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Big Stu.
I don't have friends. I got family.
What's up, Chris?
Hey, 20 Spray Ray. There he is.
Hello, neighbor.
What's up, Ray?
Hey, Ray.
Oh, E-Rock's in Florida this week. Hey,
Maybe I
E-Rock.
am insane. Maybe I am insane.
Seems like E-Rock goes down to Florida a couple times a year.
I bet it's warm down there right now.
I bet you it is.
'Cause it's warm here again.
We hit like that. It said feels like 96 and 97 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's
Yeah.
calming down.
Yeah, we just had a little bit of a thunderstorm, just a little bit of rain, and it dropped down. It's going to be 4 degrees cooler tomorrow. It's going to be 85. But it's been muggy. Hey, Jeffrey.
Hello there, children.
What's up, Jeffrey?
How you doing?
God bless America.
Hey, Kevin.
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 No way.
Hope you're still drinking coffee.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking out of the bottom of my bifocals there, Kevin. Hey. Mad Donkey's beard care. Hey,
Welcome.
Mad Donkey.
To the Bearded Respect.
What's up? Thanks for stopping in. I think it's his, he said it's his first time.
Yeah, I've seen him other places.
Hey, Amber. Yeah.
Amber.
Hello, neighbor.
Hey, Chris.
How you doing?
What's up, Chris?
Hey, Jacob. Yeah.
What's
Hey,
up, Jacob?
Say hello to my little friend.
Uh-oh. There's Tara.
Hello, murderer.
What's up, Tara?
hey, Tara.
Hey, Mark.
How you doing, Mark?
Hey, Matt. Good to see you.
What's up, Matt?
That was a good one. Yeah, I beat you on that one, man.
Oh, and I'm caught up. Caught up. All caught up.
Nice. Scott, you want to bring out the link, or are we waiting?
There we go.
Okay, so he just posted a link in the chat, guys. Go over that Gleam and enter. Having some giveaways tonight.
Giveaways from our guest. Very
And-
grateful.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
thanks to Bayard, Beard and Body. And,
So, Ken from Bayard, he's giving away an oil of the new release today, a sample pack, and a gift card. So you got 3 chances to win. You only have to enter once, and we'll be drawing throughout the show. So just got to be here to win.
yep.
Yeah, right. What gets me though is if I'm behind, if I'm reaching behind, and that's when I really got to do it. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, because you're reversed. You know, that's when you really got to think about it.
Do I hear a cat?
Yeah, he's in here crying up the storm. I don't know why.
I was like, that's not my cat.
There must be like his bowl is probably like half full. So,
Is it
Yeah.
half full or half empty?
well, to him it's half empty. It's almost empty. To me, it's half full.
I know how that goes.
One winner.
Does that Gleam work out? Yeah, does that Gleam? It'll put you back in again, right? Even if you won?
I'm unsure, but we're gonna kind of limit it to just one win.
To try and
Per
spread the
person.
wealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try to spread the wealth
Yeah.
because we're trying to promote this company on our show, and the more people that can win, the better.
The more people who get to try it.
Yeah, I mean, you
Your
could
lucky
enter.
underwear's up to you.
Yeah, get your lucky underwear on, wear it on your head, and send us a screenshot.
Bruh.
A pic. Well, I got 5 questions ready. You ready for the guest?
Yes, yes.
All right.
Let's do it. Hello.
Ken.
Welcome
Good
to the
evening.
Spec, Ken.
What's up, Ken B?
Let's try to get this right. Good enough.
Kevin.
You're crabbing it wrong.
Yeah. What's up, President?
How you doing?
Good to see you
Chris.
here.
Hello.
That was loud.
so far we're getting some entries into the giveaway. So good to see that.
Good.
Yeah,
Glad to see it.
got 11 entries so far.
You ready?
Yeah, let's do it. All right, Ken B, tell us your favorite toy ever. What's that one toy you always played with as a child?
Oh, we all know it's got to be Transformers.
Transformers. All right.
Yeah, I'm one of those that's hopefully I don't look it, but I'm creeping up on 50 next month. So
Oh, really?
that was right in my wheelhouse.
Nice. So I'm the youngest on the screen. Yes. Not by much though. I'm 49 as well, but you're gonna be 50 way before me. So
Way before you.
yeah, I'm 50 next July. So
Fair enough.
I just turned 49. But yeah, what was your favorite Transformer?
Let's say I like the Constructicons, the Decepticons, where I think there was 5 of them that formed into one great big giant robot.
Okay.
I think there was a dump truck, and I couldn't remember the names now, but
Yeah.
I had quite a few. Optimus and
Yeah.
so forth, Megatron. But my favorite was putting those the construction crew together.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, yeah, I didn't get into Transformers. I remember it coming out when I was in the 80s. I mean, when I was a kid, but that wasn't for me. I was more Star Wars and G.I. Joe. But my neighbor was really into Transformers. So I remember him with all the toys. Yeah. So, tell us about your town. Like, what's your favorite thing about the town that you live in?
You hear that? Very quiet.
Nice.
It's a small town. It's like 1,700 people currently. I think we peaked at 2,500 back when I was a kid.
Okay.
One bad thing, everybody knows your business.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's a very quiet town, which suits me well in my older age, I guess. But yeah, that would be it. It's quiet. It's a farming community,
Mhm.
and when something goes wrong, everybody jumps in to help. So
Nice.
that's
Nice.
a beautiful thing.
Nice. And True North wants to know where you're from.
Little town of Weberville, 20
Michigan,
miles. Right? Yep, 20 miles east of East Lansing here in Michigan.
Okay. All right. So you grew up in that town?
Yes. I bounced around a little bit towards Metro Detroit. Lived a couple of years in Newport Richey, Florida. When I was like kindergarten, somewhere in there. But I was born here, came back here, moved away, but came back. Kind of don't steer far from where you grow up, one way or another.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So your company, Bayard Body Works, right? Bayard, is that
Bayard,
right?
Bayard Beard and Body.
Beard and Body. Okay. Started about a year ago, right? Like you opened about a year ago?
Right. Yeah, I started researching things right about mid-October, and started going from there.
Okay.
I had actually tried the big box route, but via online, and my order never shipped, and it took like a month and a half before I even canceled it, and like no movement, no nothing. So I just delete, and I was like, how hard can this be? Because I didn't know who to trust. So I started searching online, probably like almost late November, because I was determined to keep this, because I'd never had anything longer than an inch or so, and it hit the itchy stage, and I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So, but once I figured out where and how to go about it, yeah, I was hooked.
Yeah.
And I'm unfortunately one of those that dives in blindly but determined to make it work type thing.
Okay. How long did it take you to make your final product, like to be able to sell it? Like how long?
I've definitely gone through some different renditions, especially butters was a real hard point. I've gotten some help from the
Mm-hmm.
owner side of the community, bearded community. Oils, I was real close. I would say January, February, and I've had definitely some help with a big name, on the YouTube side of things to dial in some stuff. Just basically with steering me in the right direction. He let me, go down that path by myself, but definitely steered me out of a few things that were like coconut oil. I wasn't liking the results, and I realized quickly that I should listen to him. So, but I would say the balms really hasn't changed much. A little bit of the process of in how I make that, but the formula really hasn't changed much. The beard butter, I've changed the quantities of the different levels of things, but mostly I've stayed with the same ingredients. And just recently, I had somebody at the university I work at give me a few tips. They make body care products for themselves and their family, and they're also pretty smart at what they do at the university. And they have you tried this? And I tried it, and I was like, wow. Wow. Okay, now I think I know what I've been missing this whole time. So
Yeah.
that was just recently my butters really improved.
Okay. All right. What is something that your company is known for, or what do you want it to be known for, since you're still young?
I would have to say like a balanced product, not something that's how do I say it? I want like consistency. I want it to be known as a sure bet as opposed to, flash in the pan, if you will. But I want to try to get a little cutting edge on our fragrances that we use, and how we design them, what we put together. I own a candle business also. We have over 70 fragrances that we use currently. So I know a little bit about blending different fragrances. It's finding out what men would like is where I'm, where I really want to move things around and point it down that path. Because it's easy for women to like candles. It's harder for men to like candles. But the ones that I've blended that they have, I'm definitely going to be moving somewhat of those scent profiles over into the beard world.
I only know a few companies that do that, but it's really cool to have matching products and candle scents. But you've been doing candles for a while, or soaps, I meant.
Okay. Is he breaking up for everybody else?
Yeah.
A little bit.
All right.
Am I back? No?
Partially.
Oh.
Yeah, your video is breaking up a little bit too.
I mean,
So he was asking, he didn't know if it was soaps or candles that you've been doing for a while.
We started off doing candles in 2018.
Okay.
Soaps roughly late 2019. and really perfected a simple formula, something not too extravagant, but definitely have a following for that. I'm trying to branch away from the candle the candle industry of sorts. I'm trying to keep these two separate, but everything keeps pulling me back together with it. So,
Mhm.
yeah, there's about a 5-year gap in between that. We've dabbled with some other stuff. I bought a laser engraver and started doing things, adding onto our candle sites just to have it different shows and offer online. And that may make its way back over into the bearded portion, like maybe doing some of our tins with an engraved top as opposed to using a label, because labels are really a pain in the butt sometimes. But that's I want to get well established into the beard side of things before I start doing any type of real playing like that.
No, he doesn't have candles on his beard page. You want to go ahead and plug your well, I think on your beard page, I think you do tell people that you do have a candle company as well.
Yeah, it's bairdcandle.com. Luckily, back then I was able to snag a shorter version of my last name with what I was selling, because I actually, if you just punched in beard.com, it'll take you to the beard site. But I wanted to kind of be known as something more than just beard products. So that's why we went with body, because we're looking to branch out into body products a little bit more. Like that's the reason why we carry the soaps and the lotion bars that we do.
Am I back?
Yes,
Yes.
you are.
In living color.
Okay.
You look a lot better.
Thanks.
Back and improved.
I don't know what. I actually have the internet company coming tomorrow to check things out, because the last couple of weeks I've had some trouble, and my full-time day job is all remote using the internet, so definitely can't have that happening. What's up, Dan?
Hey, Dan.
So final question for me is, what has been most surprising for you since opening the beard portion, the beard product company?
One, I would have to say how close people are. There's definitely some cult-like followings for different companies, and that's a testament to them. But how quickly people have offered to, one, help me with my journey of the company portion, but beyond that, even before I made that known, was even just helping me with my own beard care.
Mm-hmm.
And it's truly different than anything else I've been a part of. I haven't seen anything like that in the candle business, or I used to own a metal art business that wasn't anything like that. There's competition. There's a lot of competition in what we're doing here, but at the same time, there's plenty of good people out there that are willing to help you move forward. Even truly, the people that help me, I'm not going to dent their sales one bit with anybody coming towards me, but generally helping me figure things out, regardless of even if I sold another product, from this point on, I have all that stuff I can carry with me for something that I wanted my whole life, which was, having a beard. And
Yeah.
I didn't know how people could, do that, go through the itch and all the dirt and dust and everything that goes along with it. And, I get it now, it's possible.
cool. So you've encountered activity then, right from day one. That's really cool to
Yeah,
hear.
and it has been truly since day one.
Yeah. Really to hear that.
Yeah, I will gladly plug, Corey from Weatherbeard. He's helped me. John from 8-Bit, gone out of his way. It's they've really helped with a lot of figuring out the hard stuff. And, like I said, they did it openly and it's a testament to who they are.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, Corey he's helped so many. I mean, he's always in our chat and trying to catch our streams and everybody's streams. And he's been, and the three of us got to meet him down in Tennessee. Him and his wife came down,
Yeah.
and he's a great person. He's a great person, and he's been in it a while. He's got lots of knowledge, and yeah, and he does it full time.
Yep. And I would love to. I'd love to walk away with all the different little injuries that I get. I take chunks out of my finger constantly with, I work in refrigeration at Michigan State University. So I get bit by Freon a lot.
So, yeah, I guess Mike is glitching a bit. Again.
Yeah. Hey, Michael.
I thought Wyoming was past the dial-up stage.
It depends on where you are.
No. And where I live, I can't get fiber optic.
Ouch.
Like, I live like a half mile beyond the border of the fiber optic company. So,
And that's weird because you're right in the city area.
technically, I'm not, but yeah, I am in the
Yeah.
city, but technically, I'm not. I'm outside the city. You wouldn't know it, but well, let's do our first giveaway. Let's see. We have.
And if you're not entered in the giveaway, it is pinned at the top of the chat.
Yeah, so far we got 17 entries, and we're going to do our first giveaway, which will be for, which one do you want to do? Oh, the oil? Okay.
Yeah, let's do the oil.
Tell us about this oil. What is it called? What is it?
Undaunted. Since I got into the business, I've been determined to do it, and this is kind of like my message that even with all the little issues I've had, that I'm pushing forward. It's going to happen, and that's why I named this one Undaunted. So
Nice.
it's I don't know, one of the scents that I like the most. It's like my first, I don't know, speaks to me type thing. I've liked everything I've made. All right, I wouldn't have made it, but this one I spent a lot of time designing. Bringing it forward. So coriander, mountain air, bergamot, vetiver, sandalwood, and ambergris. There's some cedarwood in there and some a little bit of vanilla also, but I ran out of room on the bottle.
Now, is this one, because it has a different colored label than your standard line? Is this one just like a special run, like a couple of your others you have?
I had thought about it, but it being something for just the fall or something along those lines, I'm still kicking it around to make it full. I think it's going to stick around. I think this one's going to stay. But the different color label is really just me playing with the different designs of what I want to, go with eventually across the board. it's I have like just about half and half for essential oil, formulas, and then fragrance oils. So I had thought about switching it over so the white label background behind the logo would be for the essential oils, and then the dark for the fragrance oils. But I'm still kicking around. Small enough yet that as long as my logo is on there, that my brand recognition will be there. That's why I wanted something different. That's why I went with the logo I went with. As opposed to, no offense to anybody else that has a beard on their bottle. It speaks to what you do, and trust me, I wondered from time to time whether if I should actually put a beard back on the bottle, because originally I had just my name with a beard underneath it. But I wanted to try to stand out and be something different.
I did want to comment on your branding, your labeling and stuff. It's simple, it's clean, it's recognizable. I think it's really nice.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's super branding, in my opinion.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I'm trying to go for.
Yep.
All right, let's get our first winner here. And I'm going to click draw winners. And we're just drawing one at a time. With the beard oil. And draw. And we have Romy. Oops.
Congratulations.
Michael Romy. And how do you want him to reach out to you for the winnings?
You can. How about you reach out either on our Facebook page? Instagram's probably best. I think that is the way that the messages get to people better. Facebook can get drowned out by their own spam filters or whatever. I don't know what you call it. I've had messages lost for months on there. Somebody tries to get a hold of me. So either that, or you can email me at Bayard Beard, BAYARD Beard at gmail.com, or contact@bayardbeard.com. Multiple ways.
Okay. Yeah, some of our people in the chat, they don't have social media, so
Right.
All they have is YouTube, so it'll be good to.
I do have a YouTube channel. I've never received a message on there, so
You can. But yeah, we'll definitely make sure to post that email.
Yeah,
here somehow. If you
I can reach out to them also if you want to just send me the email that goes along with it. That'll work too.
Yep. Okay. All right. So Romy, congrats, man. You get a bottle of beard oil of the new Undaunted, and that's available now.
Yes.
You can get it on the website.
Open it up right as you guys stuck me in the green room.
Nice. Nice. And yeah, we'll get the website posted. Oh, it's scrolling right there. BayardBeardBody.com. Brad, that's where the website is.
Yep.
Nice. If you have a YouTube account, you definitely have an email. That's true.
Even Jason has an email account.
So I don't know if you know this, but we had to do a change.org petition for you to get a Facebook page. It worked.
Yeah. I'm on the book now. I've been on the book. I've been getting things I've been on the book for over a year now because I've been getting things about,
It's been a year.
well, what is it? Like you can post a memory
Yeah.
Yeah.
or, yeah, I get that stuff now.
Yeah.
Zuckerberg sucked you in, huh?
Yeah. But since you kind of mentioned it, I did pin a question from Chris Perez.
I still
He
can't see
wants.
those.
Oh,
So
even if I. Okay. Well, it
yeah,
says what's your favorite scent that you've made? Or that you have?
well, right now it's on the Undaunted, but I would say before that, Audacious. I really like that. It's different. It's bold. Whenever I wear it, there's definitely I bump into. I would probably 500 to 1,000 people every day at MSU, and when I wear that one, people notice.
Hmm. No, I mean, I haven't tried anything else yet, but I really enjoy this scent. I mean, it's a good everyday scent. I mean, I'd wear it on a date night. I, it's a nice overall scent.
I would
And
agree. It's a good crossover.
yeah, yeah,
Like it. I think it's a real clean scent. I'm also kind of partial to distinguished.
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, should we get into all his stuff right
Let's
away?
do it.
Yeah,
Let's do
yeah.
it.
Presentation. I'm gonna put this one up here though.
And here's a picture of a scent that he's releasing tonight, Undaunted. As we discussed, it has coriander, mountain air, bergamot, vetiver, sandalwood, and ambergris. Um, I know, I don't know if we covered it. Someone was asking what ambergris was earlier. I don't know, Ken, if you have a good description of that scent.
Oh boy. I can pull it up. I don't. It's one of those that's a little bit. It's different.
Yeah,
I have all that here on the page. Apologies. Well, my computer woes are continuing.
of course.
We just had like 3 people just join the chat. For you guys, there's supposed to be pinned at the top. There's a Gleam entry. We got two more giveaways ahead. One's for a sample pack he has, and the other one's for a gift card. So make sure you guys enter that Gleam. I got a stupid fly flying around.
Well, we can go on while Ken works on what ambergris is.
I saw another question here from Brad. Scent strength and duration. And actually, if you go onto the website under each oil, it actually explains the duration and strength. But I'll of course let Ken also answer that as well. But just to let you know, there's some pretty good details on the website itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is. And here's the note he had on his homepage: Michigan's premier beard care company. At Bayard Beard and Body, we understand that beard is more than just facial hair. It's a statement of individuality, confidence, and style. Our mission is to provide premium grooming products that cater to the unique needs of modern beardsmen, ensuring their beards look and feel their best every day. The range of products is carefully crafted and balanced with natural ingredients designed to nourish, protect, and enhance your beard, making men's grooming an experience rather than a chore.
Okay, so Ambergris is I can't get my computer to load, so obviously I visiting all those beard oil sites gave me a virus. So just like earlier, trying to get it to work for streaming, it's not working. So
Wow.
it's kind of like a pungent, earthy to a pungent scent. I know that it's used quite a bit through like the high end perfume markets. It's to give a lot of perfume some bite.
Mhm.
It's cross
Sweet and
between
earthy is what I'm reading.
yeah.
Yeah, Google says amber, musky, warm, and oceanic with a tobacco leaf note.
Yeah, I would say, to me, the way it comes across would be more musky. That's the way I read or pick up on it. God, I would have to say that. To me, I pick up the musky portion of it.
Yeah. And then here we have his beard oil, a 1 ounce beard oil for $19.50. The ingredients are jojoba oil, argan oil, castor oil, meadowfoam oil, broccoli oil, sweet almond oil, and fragrance oil.
Yep.
And it does give me a real good feel in beard. And these scents are pretty amazing, especially this new one, Undaunted.
Yeah.
Your first order, if you punch in first 25, you get 25% off. After that, if you use the code RESPECT, you'll get 20%.
Cool.
Nice.
Thank you for that.
Okay, thank you.
Very
And as well, you have discounts for military and first responders, I believe.
Correct. Yeah, we're also affiliated with GovX ID. So as long as you've signed up with them with your government ID, unfortunately, you got to give the government some more credentials. But if you already have the credentials to be government ID, you already gave that to them a long time ago. So, yeah. So if you have a GovX ID, that's also 25% off.
Wow,
You can either
that's awesome.
buy through their website. We're on there under their store and or right at checkout. You can put it in. It's part of one of the line items on the checkout.
Really appreciate that, Ken. Thank
Yeah.
you for doing that. That is so awesome. And that's not only military; it's also, I think,
Correct.
teachers.
I've got it open up to all first responders, fire, EMS, police, teachers, and nurses.
Nice. Very cool.
Yes.
Very cool.
Okay, then we have a butter here. I believe I made a mistake. I believe that's a 2 ounce.
Yeah, it is 2 ounce.
And we've got shea butter, mango butter, jojoba oil, argan oil, castor oil, meadowfoam oil, broccoli oil, sweet almond oil, and essential oil.
Yeah, that's for that essential lines or the essential scents. That obviously changes when you pick up like Undaunted uses fragrance oil versus essential oils, but that'll be
Right.
listed under each product.
Okay.
Which
Amber, make sure you sign up for GovX. I think you
Yes.
probably have to submit like your license number to just approve it, but it's worth it.
Firstborn.
And then for you balm guys, we have a 2 ounce balm for $19.50. It contains shea butter, mango butter, beeswax, jojoba oil, argan oil, castor oil, meadowfoam oil, broccoli oil, sweet almond oil, and fragrance and or essential oils. And with balm, you can be a triple threat, just like Brewer. Use all three.
Oil, butter, balm. Complete package. That's what I like to see. Oh, everyone's leaving. Oh, there
Nope, sorry.
we go.
I'm having all kinds of technical difficulties. Now my phone's telling me it's going to die on me.
Oh, that's fun.
Give me 30 seconds.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
You're good. So now we get into his scents. I'll start off with Fusion, an energizing blend with lemongrass, bergamot, sage, and musk. Rugged, an amazing outdoor blend of cedarwood and sweet orange. Affection, a soothing and relaxing blend of lavender and vanilla. Distinguished, a nostalgic blend of cherry, cognac, and tobacco. Demigod, a powerful combination of frankincense and sandalwood. The 90-degree North, an icy blend of peppermint and vanilla. I believe that's a brewer favorite.
Oh, yeah. I love 90 degree. 90 degrees right up my alley. Love it.
Remedy, center yourself with this peppermint, rosemary, and sweet orange blend.
I love Remedy too.
I bet. And Audacious, a rich blend of lemon peel, black pepper, geranium, and musk.
You know what I don't see?
What?
Leather.
No. But.
No leather.
But. You will on the next page.
Oh, okay. All right.
So then we have some themed scents. Obviously, after the Star Wars movies, such. The first one's Imperial, which is amber, black oud, clove, orange, and vanilla. Then we have Nerf Herder, which is leather, black pepper, gunpowder, and oak moss. And Forest Moon, which is lime, basil, jasmine, muskmelon, and aspen embers. And the only one I've tried out of these is Nerf Herder, and I really did like that one.
Now, are those available all the time, or was it just for like
I think
a release?
Still currently available.
Okay.
Believe it's on their page, so yeah, they're up.
Cool. So
they're still current, but I don't know how long these will stick around. So if you're interested in them, you probably want to get them sooner rather than later. Then we have Bayard Solid Beard Wash Bars. There's two scents. One's Affection, which is lavender and vanilla, and the other one is Rugged, which is cedarwood and orange. And then we also have liquid beard wash and conditioner, $20 for an 8-ounce. The wash looked like the only one in stock was Fusion. I don't know if that's just temporary.
Remedy wash.
Yeah. Fusion is lemongrass, bergamot, sage, and musk. Rugged is cedarwood and sweet orange. And Remedy is peppermint, rosemary, and sweet orange.
Just to talk quick, with some like sinus allergy for Remedy, and it definitely cleared it right up. Like, it's not overbearing or overpowering smell like, people down the street are going to smell it, but it does help with sinuses. It helped with mine, at least.
Oh, the gunpowder wasn't, it's not overpowering. It's just a good all around scent. With you get each one, but you will smell the gunpowder. And at different times, it kind of each scent would hit me a little differently, but it's a good, well-rounded scent.
Or the other, there was, where'd it go? How what would you say, Michael? You're more of a balm guy, but it's pretty. I say it's pretty firm, like scooping out.
Maybe a medium hold. I don't know. Mike just disappeared.
Yeah, I would say medium. It's got
Yeah.
it's pretty decent. I mean, you don't need to use your fingernail to get it out, but it's pretty
Yeah, it's
pretty firm.
it's not one of those hard balms. It's not going to give you a heavy hold, but it'll give you a decent amount of
Yeah.
hold.
Yeah. It melts down good. Melts
Yeah.
down pretty quick.
Yeah, I like it. It works well for me. Then we have Bayard sample kit. You get 8 5 milliliter bottles, which equals 40 total milliliters, which is a pretty decent amount for $32. The kit includes Fusion, Rugged, Affection, Distinguished, Demigod, 90 Degrees North, Remedy, and Audacious, which I believe is pretty much his original line, his normal scents. But yeah, it's just the two of us. Everyone else left us. Technical issues. Oh, here, we got one back.
Am I coming in?
You are now.
Yeah, like I was answering about the balm and I got booted.
Talk about the bomb now.
Yeah, give us your thoughts on it.
The thing is, like, I could hear you guys fine. Like, I could hear you the whole time talking about it. But for some reason, my stream wasn't coming through to you guys. But yeah, I would say medium hold, actually. I mean, it's really soft coming out. Medium hold.
Yeah.
While we're on the topic of sample kit, let's do the sample kit giveaway.
That sounds like a plan.
All right. And while I'm still online here, Ken looks like Ken is still trying to. Oh, there he is. I see him now. Let's get him back in here. There we go.
There we go.
You're on
Hopefully
your
it'll work.
voice.
That's me.
Yeah, you're signed in twice. That's why it was doing that. Okay.
That should work.
There we go. So we're going to do the giveaway for the sample pack. And what comes in a sample pack again?
Our first original 8 cents. So that'll be the essential oils of, well, everything you mentioned minus the Nerf Herder, Imperial, and Forest Moon, and then the new Undaunted. So it's the original 8 cents.
All right. As you can see, I'm going to draw the winner for the sample pack.
Upside down. Or backwards.
And we got Tony Rudolph. Tony Rudolph, are you in here? Question, do you do international shipping? Because Tony is Mexico.
Ooh, no.
Okay.
How's this? I can try. I guess it comes down to figuring out the customs. I used to kind of have a job doing that at one time. So how about we will make it work one way or another?
Okay, there's Antonio. And that does match his, I believe so, Antonio, Tony Rudolph. So Antonio, reach out to Bayard at either IG, Facebook, or email.
He's got a place in Texas to receive his beard stuff.
Oh, Antonio, you are
Cool.
the man.
Yep. That's awesome.
You are awesome, man.
Okay, so everybody in Mexico heard that, right? You can send it through him in Texas.
Antonio's the official distributor for Bayard Beard in Mexico now. Very cool. What is the email again? Is it Bayard?
BayardBeard@gmail.com.
At gmail.com. I'm typing
Or
in the chat now. .com. All right. BayardBeard@gmail.com. Nice. So if you don't have social media, you can reach out to Ken at this email address to coordinate shipment. But congrats, Antonio.
congratulations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome. All right. And before we get back to the presentation Scott was, and before I get out of internet service again, I was just talking about, I don't know if you heard, Ken, if you just have like one of those days where your sinuses and allergies are kind of going crazy in the morning, Remedy is the one to use. It cleared up my sinuses really well. I love this remedy.
Well, I'm not going to claim that it will do that because that would be a no-no in the industry. But no, that's what the two scent profiles. They are essential oils, so yeah, a therapeutic grade. So I could definitely see that.
Yep. I can't put any guaranteed backing either, but it did work for me.
Oh, it did it to me again.
Uh-oh.
I don't know where the presentation went.
Oh.
This happened last time we went off of it.
Oh. Was it on share screen?
I think, but it comes up as a media source rather than a...
Oh.
Here we go.
Okay.
I already had it uploaded, so
Nice.
it's easy to find.
Okay.
I think I was almost done anyway, but... Okay, here's all the scents that were in that sample kit. Fusion, Rugged, Affection, Distinguished, Demigod, 90 Degrees North, Remedy, and Audacious.
Correct.
Then Bayard also has some soaps for $8 a bar. The scents are Caribbean Teakwood, Citrus Artisan, Honey Milk and Oatmeal, Wild Lavender, Cold Brew Coffee, and Activated Charcoal. And the ingredients are olive oil, coconut oil, lard, castor oil, distilled water, sodium hydroxide, fragrance oil, titanium dioxide, and mica.
Yeah, most of them, I've got it on there still for titanium dioxide. Most of them, I'm starting to steer away from that. Truly, it's just a whitener for presentation. But those and I know a little bit about soap. Using lard itself and coconut oil really brightens up the soap, and so I'm steering away from it just because it's got a bad name in a state on the West Coast. So
Okay.
I'm going to steer away from titanium dioxide.
Okay.
And Dynamite, to answer your question, what I'm drinking is a coffee from Off Hours Coffee Project, and it's a collaboration with Veteran Overland. And I'm actually going to be talking about it this Saturday on my show. So tune in, learn more. Once I can figure out how to post it to YouTube, because they changed the way you put your thumbnails up. And Scott's got to teach me. But this Saturday, going live at 8 a.m.
And it also said on your website, coming soon, mustache wax. So is that in the works?
It is in the works. The gentleman that was going to help me, who has a pretty prominent mustache, he quit the place where I work with, and I have no idea how to get a hold of him. So I've looking for a few victims. I mean, people that would like to try some. I don't in the development stage, I wouldn't say run and try to win a competition with it, but yeah, we're working on that right now. It's getting the ideal hold, and since I truly don't have, I can play with this a little bit, but it's not gonna do what the the guys that are looking for that type of product to do. So that's kind of been put on hold for the moment. Just looking, like I said, looking for a few more people to help out with that. Hopefully, I will meet a few of those people in Detroit here in 3 or 4 weeks, however long it is, on the 21st. So, yeah, if there's somebody out there wants to reach out, I will gladly, take some help on that.
There we go, John and his chicken. Volunteers as a tribute.
Reach out.
Yes, another one to ask would be Jumpmaster, who is out here a lot of the time.
Yeah, Lewis.
I don't know how the mustache wax will work on a chicken, but we'll try it.
I got a couple pinned comments I wanted to bring up. Dynamite had a question here. He wants to know, how did you come up with the name Nerf Herder?
Nerf Herder, as many of us know, comes from Star Wars. Princess Leia barks out at Han Solo, calls him a scruffy-looking Nerf Herder, and I've referred to my wife multiple times as Princess Leia, and she's referred to me as Han Solo a few different times, and yeah, she's called me a scruffy-looking Nerf Herder multiple times. Got me a T-shirt that says it. So yeah, that's really. I don't want to admit it, but the Galactic series, with Imperial, Nerf Herder, and Force Moon is her fault. It was kind of, it was kind of like pretty much a nod to her, and whether she likes it or not, I don't. She's not going to be using beard oil anytime soon, I hope, but at least not for a beard, anyways. But yeah, that's where it comes from, is Star Wars. I believe Empire Strikes Back, in that episode, she calls him a Nerf Herder.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Another Jeffrey, he kind of questioned. He's assuming it's pretty much a medium viscosity oil.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely medium, pretty much right down the center.
Yeah. I mean, it does have castor oil in it, but that's your third ingredient, which, I
Right.
mean, I know castor is kind of a general oil, but my beard loves castor oil.
Yeah.
And anything with castor oil, I think is great.
Metafoam and broccoli, I would put, at least the way it feels on me when I individually tried each one, I would put them on the thinner side. So really, that's where I wanted to bring the castor oil into the middle of everything to help even things out. One thing that I'm trying to preach to people that scream that you only need like one oil, so jojoba oil or argan oil or sweet almond oil. On one of those lovely platforms called Reddit, they say you don't need all these fancy beard oils. That's I think you do. I think you need a balanced blend of oils, and that's one thing that the more I dive into it, the more I understand how the different oils bond together. You definitely want something that's more balanced.
Definitely.
And the one more here I pinned from Mad Donkey. Have you thought about using tallow for any of your products?
I have actually not for so much for the beard products. I really haven't thought about that, but body products. And like I said, I want to branch out into the different body care products, both for men and women. But tallow is huge right now for body care, and people are really finding the benefits. So I do want to work it in somewhere. I mean, I guess we could look at bringing it into the beard side of things. I would have to do some testing on it first, quite a bit, just because it's not something I'm really familiar with.
I also wanted to share this here. Beard also does have some apparel, some long sleeve T-shirts, some low profile hats, a, a hoodie, a logo T-shirt, and they have a starter beard care kit with a comb and a brush for $10, which is a pretty good deal.
I thought you were going to say starter jacket.
Oh boy.
We're not living in the 90s.
And then I wanted to mention they also do have solid lotion bars, and sugar scrub. Probably more for the women in your life, but they are available.
Our those lotion bars, they are extremely popular because every time we go do a show, we either do farmers markets or big craft shows or bazaars or whatever you want to call them. As soon as people try them, they realize, wow, this is something that's really different. It's a solid lotion. Goes on, you rub it on just like you would those bars of soap, without the water. Just rub it on, and it soaks in quickly, and it doesn't leave you greasy. And we sell a bunch of those. I hate to admit, that competes highly with my beard products. So, but I've had those around for quite a while. We sell those also through our candle site. So,
Cool.
That's it. They're popular.
So if you're getting something for yourself, you might want to get something for your wife, your girlfriend, your
That's the
fiance,
idea.
whatever.
Yep.
If she sees you buying a lot of stuff, and then you also have something for her, you might get out of a few arguments.
Yeah, as my wife showed up not too long ago, but she says it definitely softened the blow.
Yeah. But, a very well-rounded product offering.
Yeah.
Hope it grows as long as it makes sense. I've definitely dove into stuff that it's too time consuming. I'm a pretty busy person, so between work, 50 hours a week at work, and then now I'm back in school. I'm going to college at night,
Oh wow.
and then candle sites. We got orders every day for candles, and then now the beard stuff. I would truly love to leave the rest of the world behind and stick with the beard stuff. So if you guys could help out with that, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, it's enough just to get a business off the ground, but add all those other responsibilities in there. That's tough.
Yeah.
And Brad, he makes everything, Brad. The only thing he doesn't make, he told us in pre-show, was the comb and brush.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I tried weaving all those little hairs into the wood. It didn't work out.
Yeah.
I shake too much, I guess.
He does his own soap, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
I only know of one company that does their own brushes. They make the handle. They insert the hairs.
I commend them, because I imagine that's got to be difficult.
Yeah.
Well, I think he enjoys doing that.
He does enjoy it.
Yeah.
He's an artist. He's a craftsman. Like, he really enjoys it.
I think he enjoys that more than making the beard products.
Yeah.
I do enjoy the soap. Crafting the colors, how they blend together and everything, and working it just right. It is relaxing. You truly are creating a visual effect. It's not just like a label on something where you do it once and walk away. It's every time you pour soap into a mold, it's up to you how you do it, how it's going to turn out. So
yeah, and even though it's the same soap, you make brick after brick after brick. Each brick's going to be different.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I try to tell people when they buy the soaps off of us, that no two bars are the same, and it's definitely. All the things that you would think that would affect your beard throughout a day, it's going to affect that soap, the humidity, and when you're putting it together and so forth.
Now, do you sell soap by the brick?
No, I've had people buy enough that would equal many bricks, but no, I haven't sold it by the brick yet.
Huh.
We had one company that told us they would sell it by the brick as well.
Yeah.
But I was like, then you only get 1 cent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you buy every cent, and then if you find one this is the one, you can buy a brick of it then.
I wonder how long a brick would last in the shower.
Well, I think it still gets cut, don't it? If somebody would buy a brick.
No, I just want to use the whole brick at once.
Oh man.
Well, I've heard the old adage of drop the soap. I don't think you're going to want to drop that one off of the ledge and
You might
break your foot.
toe or something.
Well, let me ask you this: how many bars do you get out of a brick?
We cut them pretty thick. I think right now we're averaging about 9 bars out of a brick.
Okay.
Before I used to have it about 11 or 12, but I noticed that people, they want more for their money, and it's time wise and how much I was getting out of it for cost ratio. It made more sense just to give the people what they want. So I started making them it's a pretty thick bar. So
see, Amber's the opposite. She microdoses her soap.
I do that as well. Well, sometimes I get some big bars of soap. Like the Honest Amish ones, I almost got to cut those into fourths.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
I've had Duke Cannon before, and I've cut those in at least thirds.
I don't
those
like
bars
cutting
is
my
too
soap.
much in the shower to deal with.
No, that's why my wife says. She goes, yeah, well, let's cut these in half. I'm thinking, how's it going to make it last any longer? You know, just use the whole bar. That's what
I want one like this. Covers more surface area.
Well, that's about how big Duke cannons are.
So
And I only buy
if,
that so I can get my Buffalo Trace scent.
Oh,
if somebody would ask you if you know they wanted 9 bars of soap, say they wanted to say, hey, I want a brick, make me a brick of whatever.
Yeah, I would
And,
do that.
you know, I mean, would there be any of a discount?
Oh yeah. I mean,
Okay.
you're selling that much, yeah, I would drop it down price wise. I mean, that only makes sense. Whether if they wanted it, you know, just in one whole brick and they cut it up themselves, because well, that'd be hard. By the time it really cures, they become, you know, pretty solid. And I don't know if it would cut straight unless you really had
Yeah.
like the piano wire cutters like we use. You know,
Yeah.
all the different soap companies use. They, you know, it's a pretty fine stretched piano wire, and so it's pretty sharp. So,
Yeah.
I
see,
would
Romeo
definitely.
knows what I'm talking about.
Well, for you guys with huge hands.
Mhm.
Smaller bar starts slipping from my hand. I like a nice massive bar. Yeah. Oh, go ahead, Ken. Sorry to cut you
No,
off.
that's all right. Yeah, like I said, you'd have to, depending on how you formulated the bar, you can make it so it's a soft bar, depending on your water content and so forth into it, and or if you really what's called super fat, overload the oils. That way, when the lye or sodium hydroxide, when that goes into the saponification stage, it you know, it eats up as much as it can until it expends itself, and then anything left over is called super fat, and that gives your bar either the harder or softer or the luxury feel, creamy. Um, it definitely makes up your consistency of the bar. Some bars can be rock hard in, you know, a week on your formula. Some, you know, it takes that water to easy to, you know, expend all that soap, but they're constantly losing water weight.
And how many ounces are your bars?
They're roughly around, oh boy,
Five is what your
yeah,
website
it's
said.
5, but I've, like, since I started cutting them bigger, I would say it's 5 to 6. It's closer to 6 now. But 5 to say, you know, safe 6. It's definitely 5.
Yeah, and on the website they look like some pretty good size bars.
Yeah.
Don't forget, use code RESPECT when checking out. It's respect, right? Not beer respect.
Yep. Just respect.
Michael Hiromi says he'll be chasing smaller bars around the shower.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if it's just me or if it's the rest of the world, but when my bar gets small enough, I grab another bar and I'll use it, and then I kind of rub them together when I'm done, so that then the next time I use it, they're kind of stuck. Yep. Okay.
That's definitely a good trick to do. You just got to keep them out of the water after you're done using them.
I had this little, like, baggy thing that you could put soap in. Like, basically you would just put like a whole bar of soap and then kind of use it to scrub. Well, I only use it, I just put the slivers of soap that are left. I put them all, I mix them all together, and then when it's full, I'll use that a couple times before that.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Yeah. That way the little slivers don't get on the floor and you're chasing around with your foot and clogging up the drain. And
Chief says weld soap together.
yeah.
Exactly. Yep. Yep.
And Mad Donkey says, just don't bend over.
I'm not gonna.
Soap on a rope.
I think there's a couple beard companies that had them.
I haven't seen one with soap on a rope.
I think I got one from what's that guy? The Norse themed company.
Oh.
Tim.
Valhalla?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I won it in like a giveaway or something like that.
Oh.
I don't think Ken has pine tar. He does have an
No, but
activated charcoal.
Yeah. I've never actually played with the pine tar. I've definitely thought about it. I know that if you do it wrong, people end up with some messed up showers. You know, you get the formula wrong, you get too much of the colorant into it. It can, mess up your shower, the tiles and so forth. So I do want to mess around with it at some point, and or research it. But as of right now, I caused enough damage right now with what I got.
Yeah, I've gotten one that the whole, almost the whole house smelled smoky. I had to put it in a Ziploc bag just so the whole bathroom didn't smell like smoke.
Hopefully they're staying within their regulated IFRA guidelines.
Yeah, I don't know on that. IFRA is soap as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Anything that fragrance oil goes into goes on your body, near your body, anything at all.
Yeah,
Like even room mists, even car fragrance fresheners, air fresheners that hang from your mirror, those are supposed to adhere to guidelines. Yeah. Anything that could possibly touch or come in contact with, one way or another. Stop eating the soap brewer.
There you go. Is your soap safe for washing out your mouth?
Well, I'm told it'll make you go blind.
Okay.
I seen that on some Christmas TV movie sometime.
Right.
Make you go blind.
I wouldn't recommend it.
I didn't go blind.
No?
No.
No, why are you wearing glasses? Just mild poisoning, huh?
Yeah.
Now, Jason, that might be a whole nother story.
Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't the soap, it was the other thing, huh?
Yeah. Yep. I didn't check out the candle website yet, but do you do wax melts too, or just candles?
Yeah, we got wax melts. We've done a couple different versions, but we've just settled back into the ones that break out of the little plastic pack, the 6 cubes that, that way we found that they travel a lot better to the different shows and stuff like that. So it's protected, except for if you go through our Instagram page, you'll see one bad day. Our display broke, and what do we have? 70 cents at 8 of them per hook. So all those ended up on the ground at one of the shows.
Hey, Mike, click on the wax melts.
Michigan's premier soy wax candle company. Soy wax melts.
You see the second one?
That
Monkey parts.
That drawing right there was done by at the time, what was she, 15 years old when she did that?
Where is Chris Perez?
Hey, yeah, he's always asking us about monkey farts.
Yeah.
One beard company had a monkey fart scent, and since then, almost every time I've seen him on the show, he's asking about monkey farts.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, barbecue. Interesting.
Hickory barbecue. Yep.
Ooh, sleigh ride.
20 Spray Ray wants to know if you have any plans for more scented beard washes.
Yeah. I think that's when my phone was dying. Yes, we do want to bring up some more. At the beginning, I want to stick with the essential oil lines for that. Since it is, so close to your mouth and everything else, I'd like it to stay more natural until, I want to feel safe about it. So that's why I think I picked Remedy as one of the upcoming scents for it. But yeah, before Christmas, I want to have that done.
Yeah, I can't wait to try Remedy in a beard wash.
And
Yeah.
Amazing.
one more beard wash. Brad wants to know if you make your own beard shampoo and what is the pH?
The pH, most of the oils are pretty. I mean, they're like your nut oils, aloe vera, and so forth. So I would say I haven't tested it, but knowing what other people have tested with theirs, it lines up with the other big companies. So I would say it's probably about 5 to 6, somewhere in there on the pH line. Right there on those ones are going to be, the liquid is going to be in the that range. The solid bars, those are more of a regular, like a regular soap. They just have a heavy super fat, extra oils that don't get eaten up during the saponification process.
I love the scent duration.
Until
Until rinsed out.
That is awesome.
Oh, Chris Perez is in here. Asking about monkey farts.
Chris, did you catch the monkey farts?
Mad Donkey Beard Care wants to know how hard is it to ship candles?
No, it's really not that bad. Just got to heat. I haven't ever had a problem with. To my knowledge, nobody has ever once said it over the past 6. What are we at? 6, 7, almost 7 years total doing it. I've never once had anybody complain about something being melted when they got it. As for the glass part, back when we first started, I did have some breakage. It's probably been 3 years since I've had a broken can, probably even longer than that. Probably easily 4 years since I had a broken candle. It's just putting enough styrofoam peanuts around it, pack it in tight, and it took me a little bit learning curve to learn that one. So, it's not that hard. Just give it plenty of padding around it.
That's for you, Perez. Very cool.
Other than mustache wax, do you have anything new on the horizon?
I'd say the mustache wax is probably the next item that's going to land. Besides maybe another new scent by the end of September. But other than that, there's been some research done, some talking with somebody that also has the experience, know-how in the beard care industry. out doing a deodorant or something along those lines. But it's, I got to do the research, got to make it right for the people. So, yeah, it's exciting. We're growing. But after that, then, yeah, sky's the limit right after Christmas and everything, comes to an even keel and I can find out where where our growth is. That's where I plan on going from there. I'll read off of where we're at and go from there.
Any plans of doing colognes?
It's been discussed. That is definitely one thing that I know nothing about. So that'll also be research.
Yeah.
Not something I wear. I don't wear colognes. The beard oil is, the strongest type of cologne I've had since I'm trying to think, Boss back in the day, or Stetson, or back in high school, or something along those lines. So Brute, yeah, that was brutal. Now that I think about it today, I remember using the Axe body spray once or twice, back when it first came out. But
yeah,
I won't wipe anything off the table at this point. And if enough people want one of our beard oils, the scents in something like that, I will definitely look into it.
Yeah, I know there are a lot of big guys in the beard community who are very huge into cologne.
Yeah.
Did you answer this already? Sorry if you did already, but do you sell locally at any stores?
Locally, we have a couple of salons / barbershops. There's a couple of farm markets that have our products in it. There's I would say throughout Michigan, we probably got 5 or 6 stores now, somewhere in there, as I look at my wife. Right there. We've got a couple right here in our own, little town. And we've had some down south in, where was it, Arkansas, that we've sold some things. But they kind of like ordered once and then, or had a big order, ordered small samples, ordered a big order. And, that was last I heard from them.
Sure, Ray. Yeah.
20 sprays is a lot more than I do.
Yeah. I've never been big. Well, I have been big into cologne, but I stopped at 1. I stopped at CK1, and that's still
I know.
I still wear today, 30 years later. I actually don't wear it that often. Not as often as I used to, but like once I started doing beard care, I kind of got away from it. I know this odor is not like a cologne. Corey said it well once. The beard oil scent is for you. The cologne is for other people.
Right.
But on a date night, I'll wear CK1.
I would definitely say a couple of ours would, beard oil wise, would borderline more of a clone. They're strong.
Yeah.
Some of them, they like rugged. Audacious. 90 North. For me, anyways, because everybody's nose is different. They tame. Get tamed for me quite quickly. But I also, like I said, I have 70 different candle scents and making candles almost daily. I'm nose blind to a lot of stuff. I have to stop making the candles to start playing with the beard fragrances to get the true smell. And even then, I got to give it a couple of days just to make sure I'm smelling what I'm smelling.
Oh, it's true, but they say smelling like a bag of coffee resets your senses.
Another thing is your skin. Like if you can,
Yeah.
if your nose is long enough and you can put it into your inner side of your weenus. That's your weenus. Get onto the inside. You can. You're smelling your own skin is supposed to help reset your nose also.
Where's it going?
What? You would know, Ray. I'm not going to argue with you. I won't argue with you. You would know.
Yes, but you gotta take into effect he uses at least 20 sprays.
True, very true. I think Ray needs a nose reset. Just kidding, man.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Very true. Scents are for everyone around you. I agree, Ray. I agree. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, are we ready for our last giveaway?
I think so.
All right. So this one is for a gift card. I think you said $25 gift card.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So let's actually put the link in the chat. Give it a couple more minutes, just in case someone hasn't entered yet. It's there twice. But
just enter once.
Just enter once. Only let you enter once. Yeah, nose reset, smelling coffee beans. I hope the answer makes you happy, Mike. Yeah, so I am a nurse. That my background is nursing. So one of the tricks of the trade of working a floor in a hospital is sometimes there's some smells that are pretty bad in a hospital. And when that happens, we'll set out coffee grounds right out on the nurse's station to kind of help clear the air. That's one of the old tricks, especially when I don't want to get too graphic. I just won't say, but there's some smells in the hospital. Everyone's been in a hospital. They know what I'm talking about. But coffee, and I'm sure Amber knows this. Coffee grounds at the nurse's station is because it smells pretty bad. And that helps clear it up.
Yeah, that's one of the things at MSU. Their medical research also, and we have cadaver labs that I have to help maintain and keep cold. So, yeah.
Yep, Amber knows. Amber knows. All right, so we're going to do our last draw. And this is for a $25 gift card. And let's go. Jason Strayer, Toll Booth Willie.
Mm.
You are the winner. If you're still here. Toll Booth, are you here?
That's a good question.
Yeah, peppermint works great too. Yeah, I agree. Sorry, I forgot to share my screen, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
You did. There he is.
I did share it, or I forgot.
No, you didn't share it, but there's Full Booth Willie. He's still
I'm
here.
sorry. So here you can see Michael Romy was the first winner, Antonio was the second winner, and Toll Booth Willie was the third winner. Jason, Toll Booth, reach out to Bayard, and you've won yourself a gift card, which I believe can be delivered via email.
Yep.
Sorry for not sharing. I'm new at this.
Not buying it.
It's been a long day. How's that?
That I'll buy.
But yeah, congrats to Toll Booth and congrats to everyone that's won. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Ken, for
Yeah.
donating or sponsoring the show with the prizes.
Yes.
I really hope that people take advantage of the respect code, the GovX code, the first time buyer code, whatever code, but to try your products. I love your products.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love them. Clean, sharp looking, works well, lasting beard. I think the duration's more longer than what you say on the website, but that's just my nose.
Yeah, it's well, I don't know if the coffee gives you super sense or what, but when it's
Could
when
be.
it's cold, I mean, it probably outweighs how much blood you have now. But
Yeah.
but no, I try to be, on the conservative side, but and it also depends on where you work and what you do, and
True.
yeah, conditions you're in. I mean,
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Depends on, I mean, if you got an office job, it's going to last you all day,
That's
But
me.
Yeah.
if you're working in refrigeration, or if you're a welder, fabricator,
Absolutely.
dust, dirt, smells, kind of cuts into it a little bit. But
yeah, I definitely would say I use more beard oil than probably most people, just because I'm very hot, dry environments a lot of the time. So
Mhm.
yeah. Well, okay. Let's speak of that. What's your morning routine?
uh, grumble, cry. So no, I'll shower and use either our little wash bar or the soap every other day. Um, I'll the solid bars is what I meant to say. I probably use that maybe twice a week, and because that's a little more of a stripping. It's got sodium hydroxide in it, so higher pH, it's going to strip. But I do that because, like I said, I'm in a hot, dirty environment constantly, so I'm more into that. The Hang on, I got a cat that's about ready to pounce. Um, I would say if I didn't work in that environment, it would be tamed way down. Um,
Yeah.
but after that, I hop out and instantly turn on the heat brush because, well, Michigan, and this will instantly go like this real fast if I don't. So I definitely have to use the heat brush every day. It's naturally curly and wants to frizz up. So yeah, I'll run that through my face a lot longer than I'd like to admit. Um, and then, like I said, just reapply oil depending on how much I'm, in and out of the mech rooms.
So you're not a butter or balm guy?
Oh yeah, right before bed, that's when I will put on butter. Otherwise, balm is only when I'm probably going out, almost like date night type thing. If I'm going somewhere and then I want to try to keep things under control, especially with the humidity, I find that it helps with that. But yeah, I would say balm might get used once every 2 weeks.
Okay.
I've used this balm twice.
Really?
That's a lot for twice.
I have a lot of beard.
How does it taste? You notice he didn't deny it.
Are all your oils restrictor tops?
Yeah. I had thought about offering both, but then it's the risk of having to pull the top off to, and introducing, anything that in between the process of either putting in the reducer or dropping in a dropper. So I that's what I prefer is the, reducer top. And so that's what I went with.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah, one of our other companies suggested a tool to remove restrictors if you didn't want them. And I don't know about everybody else, but I've got a pile of brand new droppers that companies send me. So I could always use them if I need to.
Yeah. My biggest fear, back when I first started experimenting with all this, I had a little 1 ounce essential oil that I had bought just because it was a scent that I hadn't, ever been around before. So I wanted to know what it, how this could work. And it came with that little squishy rubber thing at the top had cracked or whatever, and all that stuff leaked out. And I think that also helped decide the factor that I didn't want to risk that. But I guess it's probably an oil that was, or a company that sent cheap stuff. And that was the reason why it broke, because I bought from other companies that have the droppers, and I haven't had an issue with any of their stuff. So it's probably just my own hang up.
No, my only issue with that dropper was I knocked a bottle over and lost about the whole oil.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
At work, at my desk.
Well,
Smelled good for a long time.
That's how I got my logo. Actually, was I knocked a bottle over and a little drip came out, and I dawned on me that's what I wanted. So yeah, I've been there, done that. I think there's a certain part of our floor that it's if you get close enough, you can still smell the. I think it was peppermint and vanilla, the 90 North. That you can still smell it today. And it's probably been a couple of months.
Bearded Chief wants to know, how much oil do you use?
I would definitely say
A handful.
let me think about this. 1, 2, 3. Probably anywhere from 3 or 4 shakes per time. If I'm understanding the question correctly.
Yeah.
And I would say it definitely it goes off field throughout the day. If I'm, how hot or, uncomfortable I feel, that's when I put it in. So if like on the weekend, I do it in the morning and that's it. And I use the butter at night.
Yeah.
Brad, I use heat after balm. When I do use heat, I use it after the balm. So it's oil, butter, balm, and then heat. I don't always use heat.
This time of year for me is just a never-ending battle because I use heat and then it just springs back.
Yep.
It looks like I never even straightened it.
I believe we battle the same humidity levels.
Oh yeah. Well, just got a lake between us.
Yeah, on the East Coast, I do use heat more often.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, Ray, there's a couple companies that will send both. Angry Redhead. Yeah.
Those reducers take some effort to put in.
Yeah.
It's I don't know if I'd want my customer doing that. I mean, I'm not saying that people out there aren't capable of doing it, because I do it. So it's definitely easy enough. But yeah, you definitely can risk dumping a bottle over trying to put some of those in.
Yeah.
Because when I take them back out, I've had them, they just rip to shreds, and I couldn't see trying to switch in between the two if you wanted to, if it came with the reducer and then, you wanted to put the dropper in.
Yeah, I broke the top off of a bottle trying to get a reducer out once.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I don't know if I need to be doing this. Out of your whole collection, what is your favorite and why?
Are we talking my company or
Yes.
anybody else? Okay. I really like Audacious because that was like my first real labor intensive of designing. It was harder to bring that scent together. Yeah, it was a struggle, getting it to work right with the oils. I almost walked away from it and used the fragrances for other purposes. But yeah, I would say that's definitely it. Second would be the Undaunted. That's same idea as to how bringing it together. I like the challenge. It's like the soap. You feel like an artist doing something like that. But yeah, Audacious is the top.
I'm going to address this. I used to be a dropper fan. Well, I changed my earbud. There it is. Anyway, I used to be a dropper fan, and I still am, but restrictors they're fine. I don't have an issue with them. I mean, I have a couple spare droppers, but I don't take the restrictors out of bottles to put droppers in it. I don't. I just shake it in my hand till I feel I have enough. So,
Yep. I get with the people that have a very big bushy beard, that want to get down to the skin. I understand that. I don't have the problem. I can get down in, easily enough. So I guess I'm suiting me.
yeah.
I actually prefer restrictors, but if it comes with a dropper, then I use the dropper. But I do prefer restrictors, actually.
I prefer restrictors until I get down to near the end of the bottle and trying to get the last of it out. Ray says it must be a workout for the customer to put 20 when they make a massive order.
It's not that hard.
You guys got any other questions? I think I did pretty good this evening.
You did, Jason.
Yes, you did.
Fresh out of surgery yesterday, right?
Yep. Yeah, I think I was home by 10 o'clock yesterday morning.
At least you're not laying face down for 24 hours.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I took today off, but I think I could have went back to work today, but I took it off. I'm going to go in tomorrow. Even though it's Friday, I should just take it off too, but I'm going to go in.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a little more like your other ones.
No, the cataract's no big deal. Well, compared to the detached retina, yeah. I've had two of those, Ken.
Ouch.
Yeah, I had the right eye about 2.5 years ago. And when they did that, they even went in my left eye with a laser and kind of like spot welded my retina to the back of my eye so it wouldn't detach. And well, that was back in February. I was noticing a lot of floaters, and they always say if you see a lot of floaters, let us know. So I was seeing a lot more floaters, I think. Because the first eye, I could tell something was wrong because it was like I couldn't see out a part of it. This one, I just had a bunch of floaters. And I went to my regular eye doctor and they did the retina scan. And he said, "Yep, you got detached retina." I said, "Really?" He said, "Yep." I said, "And they even spot welded that one." So I had to go through it again. And I talked to other people that have had detached retinal surgery, and they said that their doctor told them, well, it's like getting hit by lightning. If you get hit once, that you're probably not going to get hit again. Well, I had both of them.
Wow.
So yeah, Amber, spot welded. They took a laser and shot it through my eye to kind of melt the retina to the back of the eye. So I call it, I got to use terms I'm familiar with. They spot welded it.
Jason's just reckless with his eyes.
Yeah, he's just spot welding his
usually
eye at work.
yeah. I asked them, because normally, if you're in a car accident or if you're a boxer, you get hit in the eye. Trauma is the biggest cause of detached retina. But I didn't have any trauma. Well, it turns out I have, well, I mean, I'm not the only one that has it, but some people have. He told me my eye is elongated, so it's always kind of pulling on the retina. So, I mean, not only did it detach, I mean, they had tears in it too, But
No
yeah,
sneezing.
that part's the worst part. I mean, you're laid up for a while, and you got to be face down when you sleep, when you sit, eat. You got to be face down for a whole week. And there's companies out there you can rent equipment from, and yeah, I rent this chair. It almost looks, and it has a pillow on it like a massage table, but you put your face down in it, and then they'll give you a mirror so you can watch TV, through this mirror. But it's a pain. It is a pain. The recovery on it's the worst.
Well, hopefully you come out of this just fine.
Yeah, well, and the thing is with the cataract surgery is the retinal surgery. I mean, everybody's going to eventually have cataracts, but the retinal surgery, because they put a gas bubble in your eye to keep pressure on your retina to heal. It's kind of like an internal band-aid, and that gives you cataract quicker, So the first time it was over a year. And I just started noticing my eyesight wasn't right. And I looked and I went to the doctor, "Oh, you got a cataract." So, doctoring with a second one. And I said, "About when can I get a new script?" He goes, "I'd probably wait till you got your cataract done." He goes, "It's already starting to form." So the soonest I could get it done was 6 months after the retina surgery. So and that was this week. So I got it done. But yeah, and then the other thing, my cataract guy, when he was looking at this eye, he's looking at the old one to see how it's doing, and he says it happens. He goes, those lenses, the replacement lenses, they will haze up a little bit. He goes, but we have we do an in-office procedure with a laser. We can clean that up. So next week when I go for my weekly visit, he's going to take care of that too. So then I can finally get a new prescription. So we'll see.
How often does that change after, like 6 months? Do you got to go get it looked at again, or just when you feel that
No,
it's changed?
yeah, or the yearly. I mean, my wife has eye insurance, so every year I can get an exam for free. And I think every other year they pay for the glasses, but it's been just because of everything that's been going on and my vision and everything. I've probably been close to 2 years since I've had a new script, so I'm looking forward to getting a change. That's a nice one.
Why is dark spelled with a K and not a C? Because you can't see in the dark. Oh, that is good. Well, guys, I think we're gonna wind her down here. We're over the 2 hour mark. Like to thank Ken for being on and sponsoring some giveaways, and make sure to check us out next Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. And we have Jacked Up Leatherworks on for next week.
Another fellow Michigander.
Yeah.
See, you're just going to end up with all of us. We're like we're a plague.
Speaking of which, Scott and Jason, you have 3 weeks to get your plane tickets to Detroit, get your hotel reservations, so we can have a Bearded Respect weekend in Detroit with Ken.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for stopping in.
Thanks.
Checking us out tonight.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks again, Ken.
That's about when my
Oh, you're lagging now, Jason.
Well, thank you.
I am.
We'll catch y'all at next Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Respect the journey.
Thank you, guys.
Good night, everybody. Yep.